Okay, so you guys have been doing the KO workout, right? And so today we're gonna mix things up a little bit. Get your metabolism moving a little bit faster, give you something to switch it up so that your body's still guessing. And today we're gonna be doing some stuff from my 28-day challenge workout. So it's gonna be a little more intense. Are you guys ready for that?
Yeah. Good, baby. Yeah.
All right. I want to introduce you to someone who I've known for quite a while. She's done different classes with me. She's trained with me for a little while, and she's lost over 100 pounds. She's my very good friend, Danielle.
Hi, Danielle.
Robert's workouts are intense, and they're a bit intimidating, but that's what it takes to lose the weight. And I know that you can do it because I was in the same boat that you were. If it was easy, everybody would be walking around here skinny with six packs.
Let's do it. Oh yeah, that's what. Okay, now we're working out. Let's go.
Working out with Robert, everything is like super intensified. You have to go full out. You have to do what he expects you to do. And even if you do that, he expects more. Honestly, I didn't know if I could finish.
Andy, he's against the wall. I'm looking in his eyes. He's stressing, but it's great to see him hold on to that and find that moment where, you know what, I can go a little bit further than I previously thought. And go, move, catch up. When I say go, you take it up.
We was doing the sprint, and we was moving. I had to keep up with Danielle.
Dylan, now he's a bit bigger, but he was trying to catch Danielle, and that was really inspiring, and it was good to see him just start to dig deeper and give a little more than I think even he expected. Let's see how much you can sit up. Let's go, let me just see. 8, 9, 10, 10 more, 10, go, 9, you've got it, 8, push for it, 7, you can do this, 6. There you go, excellent stuff.
I'm going to throw up.
So I'm looking at Janelle, I'm a little bit worried. She said at one point that she wanted to throw up, and we don't want to get them to that point. But at the end of the day, when we got to the push-ups and she's saying to me she doesn't feel like she can do 15, it was just great giving her a victory.
Push-ups, my worst nightmare, but I got through it. And that was kind of a breakthrough for me.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm doing squat bounces and I'm breaking down. When he said get low, I thought it was over. Man down situation.
Oh! Didn't know you had it in you. Let's go! Now Lorraine is sneaky. She did great today, but I suspect there's another 30% that Lorraine's not giving.
I know that I can dig deeper and I usually don't. I just do what I pretty much feel I can. And the fact that he's calm, he's not one of those aggressive, get in your face, scream, do it, down talkers, was motivating.
Don't look at Dimitri, he can't help you right now.
Watching the KO Club today with Robert was amazing. I mean, it took me back to the time when Robert was training me for Fat Chef. I know Rob is very intense when it comes to this. So to see them get through that workout really made me feel good about where we are as a group right now.
It was a great workout. Working with this group is awesome because you really can make a difference.
With Knockout Obesity, it's not only about losing weight, it's also about living a healthier lifestyle. A change that dramatic not only brings on physical challenges, but mental ones as well. And that's why today we're meeting with life coach Sara Bartels. She's here to see how they're doing on the mental part of this process.
I'm excited to work with these 5 individuals at the halfway point and get a little deeper to get them to understand the successes that they've made so far and really think about how we can help motivate them towards success in the future. How does your body feel better, or how do you feel better than 2 months ago?
2 months ago, I couldn't run up those 70 steps at the train station. I couldn't get in this dress. I wasn't playing in the park with my daughter, and I am now. And that's just nearly 30 pounds lost. And it's inspiring.
That's fantastic. I think those are some of the things to really think about when it does get hard or the motivation kind of dips down a little bit. Those powerful changes that have been made only in 2 months. So what are some of the physical changes that you have experienced?
Before I wasn't working out, my knees used to hurt, I couldn't walk, and since I've been working out, my knees feel much better. I ran.
Really?
Yeah, I'm starting to run. I haven't ran in years and I'm starting to run all of a sudden. So everything has been real positive.
That's fantastic. So you've experienced a lot of physical changes. What are some of the positive changes that you've changed in your diet?
What they want me to do, they was telling me about eating 3 or 4 or 5 meals a day, small meals, small portion.
Yeah.
I never really got into that.
What happens is it's kind of like putting in this fuel in the car, let's say a Ferrari, right? In the Ferrari, you want to put in the best fuel ever. But let's just say you ran it dry all the time because you just put a little bit in. I like that analogy because of the fact that I know that if I had a Ferrari, I would be like babying that thing.
For me, 51, there's no doing it later. It's now or it's not going to happen. Making sure the Ferrari is shining.
Yeah.
The headlights are good.
Yeah. So Andy, I know that there are many things that kind of can add to the stress of life that actually does increase the risk of obesity. Things like growing up in a low socioeconomic household and being Hispanic and being a minority. And I'm just curious about how you're able to kind of navigate around that at this point.
I mean, I still struggle with family because although they are supportive of what I'm doing, they're not necessarily changing anything that they're doing. So I will still have to suffer through like Thanksgivings and Christmas.
What ways are you preparing yourself now to kind of be successful then?
Alternatives.
Okay.
But at the same time, I'm still working on my family and trying to get them to eat better. And I mean, it's just the process of changing a lifestyle is a lot harder than it seems, but if there's a will, there's a way.
What do you think about the morale of the group? And is it something that motivates you or pushes you?
Everyone's different. Everyone's their own character, but for me personally, they kind of help me. I'll admit something, I'm like one of the biggest complainers. And they point that out, and I realize that myself, and that's like not really good. So when they point it out, I try to like change that. But when I feel like I can't do something at all in a group, they push me and they motivate me, and I really appreciate that.
Think about how you might be able to become one of those motivators, to have the type of speak and dialogue with people that actually motivates versus feeling like you're complaining. Or stop yourself whenever you feel it. Sometimes it actually takes a deliberate change in order for us to kind of do something more positive.
Hey, how are you?
Good to see you again. Yeah, have a seat.
The only thing upsetting about this program right now, I have to say, is Tommy. I'm a little disappointed with him. He's been missing in action. He showed me that he can do it when he wants to, but unless Tommy wants to do it, it's not gonna happen.
Do you think boxing helps give you kind of more mental focus and kind of resilience?
Yeah, because
have you learned a lot about that?
Yeah, because when you're inside the gym, it's like I have my 2.5 hours, my 3 hours of like, you know, forget everybody else, forget the whole world, you know, this is my world.
Why don't you tell Sarah why you have missed so many workouts already?
I have a life. I mean, I can't be there 24/7. This isn't my job. Trust me, I'm not the only one. Where's Andy? Nothing happens to Andy. Andy dropped a couple pounds, okay?
I think you need to stop worrying about Andy and everybody else and focus on yourself. You missed 15 days already.
I've never missed over 15 days. Who told you that?
So how much weight have you lost?
I can lose 60 pounds in 1 month if I want. Like, I don't need somebody to hold me by the hand and be like, okay, here you go, you know, you need to go to the gym, or you need to eat the right thing, or, you know, it's like...
So if you don't need anybody, wouldn't you have lost the weight on your own already?
I'm just not motivated. It's like, I don't even want to be here anymore. You know, it's like, I'm gonna do it. I will lose 60, 70 pounds in the next 2 months. Okay, that's like a guarantee. But I'm not doing it for myself. I'm doing it just to prove a point that nobody is like there with me. People have given up on me. Like, I really don't care.
Why do you feel like we've given up on you?
Because like sometimes I don't show up because I have things to do right away. It's a lie. Okay, you're f***ing lying, Tommy. And when I am there, it's like, I don't want to be there. Like, honestly, I just do it. I don't even care.
So we just got out of our group session with Sara Bartels. I was happy that the group got to finally talk about all the positive things that are going on in their lives, all the changes. Although I don't agree with everything Tommy said, I am happy that he was very upfront about his feelings and let everybody know exactly what was inside of him. It makes it even more clear now as to why we have to work together as a group and make sure nobody's left behind.